Hey guys, it's Tony Guattari here from Achievers Group with another passionate yet practical business video vitamin. Hey guys, I really wanted to share with you an insight because I've sort of been doing a lot of work in change management. Because ultimately we all know that the sign of a brilliant marketeer, the sign of a brilliant leader, the sign of a brilliant sales professional is the ability to get people to change. Because ultimately, we need people to change. But the key question is, well, why are the reasons why they don't change? And what I wanted to do is I recently was reading and I sort of came to my own conclusions and just packaged something together about what I consider to be the top 10 reasons, and I've sort of put them on a ranking. So they go from 10 up to 1, which is 1 is the biggest reason they don't change. But I wanted to start with number 10 and then move up the ladder to number 1. So what is the top 10 reasons why people resist change? Number 1 reason is they're too satisfied with their current position. They're comfortable. There's some, we always think that, adversity is bad. Adversity is not bad. Sometimes the enemy is comfortability. We cruise. And maybe some of you are cruising. Maybe some of you know that you can do better, but you're comfortable. The enemy is slumber. The enemy is, I'm going okay. Why do I need? I'm pretty comfortable. Life is cruisy. Maybe it's not that you've got goals. Maybe it's not that your goals are too high. They're probably too low. You're hitting them. It's not that you're aiming too high and you're missing. It's you're aiming too low and you're hitting. That could be an issue. Number 9 reason that people resist change is the fear of the unknown. So it's really important, if you want to be a great marketer, you've got to show them the future. You've got to paint the future. You've got to ensure that they can see the future. And you paint the canvas of what that future will look like. You articulate it. You document it. You give them testimonials. You show them case studies. That's pretty important. Number 8, normal routine is disrupted. We are creatures of amazing habits and routines. And if our normal routine is disrupted, we don't like it. Number 7, not my idea. If it's not my idea, it can't be a good idea. Now, I've struggled with this because, I used to work in a franchise environment and I had to actually motivate people. And I actually realized that my job was never to dominate. It was to facilitate. My job was to steer. My job was to leave a seed and to allow that seed to be their idea. Because when it was their idea, I knew that they would change. If I said to them, we have to change, they would resist that. If I said to them, this is what you must do, but I just said, what do you think we should do? And then they came with the answer. And then I said, oh, that is a great idea. And it was a great idea because it was their idea. Because if you want to motivate people, when it's their idea, they have to fall in line with that to ensure there's congruency. Number 6 reason why is the fear of failure. So if you want to be brilliant marketeer and brilliant salespeople, make sure that you give them every way that they can't fail. Show them how others haven't failed. Show them success stories that others have had. Number 5 reason is the purpose is unclear. They've got no reason why they change. It's all wishy-washy all over the place. It's vague. It's not clear. Make the reason for the change really clear. Make sure that a 16-year-old can understand it. Number 4 reason is they don't want to change because they have to lose something of value because of the change. Now, usually that's money. Usually I have to give up money, okay, because of that change. So it's really important that if you want to create that change, the product or service that you're selling has to be of greater value than the money that they're actually investing in that. Because they won't change if what they have to give up is greater than what they're going to receive back. Number 4 reasons the rewards of change don't match the effort required. It's too hard. Now, I used to believe, and maybe I still do, and maybe I hope that I still do believe, that my job was to actually not to fish, but it was to show you how to fish so you could feed yourself for life. But I also realised that some people don't want that. They don't even want to fish. They want you to do the fish and they want to have the rewards. Okay, so ultimately people want hassle-free. If you can articulate that they don't have to do too much effort, or that effort is in chunk-sized sizes, then they will make that change. So sometimes it's not really healthy to say we're going to have to put a lot of effort into that. Chunk it down inch by inch, it's a cinch. And the number 2 reason, the change requires additional commitment. That's why they resist the change. You know, I have to put extra hours. I have to be time away from my family. I have to put extra money in here. And they say it's all too hard. They weigh it up. And the number 1 reason why people don't change is because we are creatures of tradition. We have formed habits, and those habits of the past determine our future. And so much of people say, I've always done it this way. That is very difficult to change. So you've actually got to change the traditions, the rituals, and the habits of the past in order to release them, in order to try to replace that with new activities, new habits, and new traditions that will lead them to a greater destiny. So guys, until next time, God bless you. Have the most amazing week. Bye.